Genetic genealogy is a growing technology in Colorado. More and more law enforcement agencies are turning to it in order to help solve violent crimes and cold cases.
Since 2019, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation says it has led to dozens of breakthroughs. We spoke with a Colorado family, finally getting answers thanks to the technology after decades of waiting.
Denver 7's Amy Wattis shares their story and how investigators were able to identify a suspected killer 50 years after the murder took place.
She would be your best friend today.
She would.
That was Nancy Anderson. Her siblings say, above all, she was a dear friend.
Nancy was the third girl, but she was the fourth child.
In a family of 10 kids from Bay City, Michigan, most of the family moved to Arvada, Colorado in June of 1971 to get a fresh start after their dad died.
She was a little unrestful and she wanted to do something adventurous.
Her siblings say she moved to Honolulu in October of that year, but came back to Arvada to visit for Christmas, a visit her sister Betty Burke says she'll never forget.
She acted a little strange. She thought something was going to happen to her. I think Nancy was afraid of something or someone.
Turns out that premonition was true. On January 7th, 1972, Nancy's roommate found her dead in their Honolulu apartment. Someone had stabbed Nancy to death. Scott Bell prosecuted the case.
She suffered at least 63 separate and distinct injuries.
Bell says investigators found 3 towels at the scene. A blood-stained towel near Nancy's body had the DNA profile of an unknown man, so they kept the towels for evidence.
By the end of 1972, their investigative leads had run dry, and there was nothing further for them to investigate.
Fast forward a few decades, and Bell says investigators were able to test the DNA and run a DNA profile through some state and offender databases. Technology only available now that Honolulu had developed an accredited DNA laboratory. But initially, there were no hits. That's where Chief Genetic Genealogist at Parabon Nanolabs, Cece Moore, came in after Nancy's family reached out to her.
When I work a case, I'm not in touch with the family. So right off the bat, this made this case very special to me.
Bell says Honolulu police asked Moore to get involved in 2019. She came up with a new approach, analyzing the ancestry of that DNA profile.
Sicilian, there was actually 2 different places the DNA was going back to in Italy, southern Italy, more central, and then Sicily. And then other trees were going back to Romania. I just decided to try something new and to go through the Honolulu City directory from the time that Nancy was murdered and look for people who had Italian last names or Romanian last names.
That's how she came across the name Tudor Trarilla, realizing he could be the person responsible for Nancy's murder. Investigators were contacted, tested Trarilla's DNA, who was living in Reno, Nevada at the time, and were able to compare his DNA profile to the DNA found on that bloody towel years earlier. It matched.
The Honolulu prosecutor's office secured an indictment against Mr. Trilla for murder in late September of 2022. And then sought to extradite him to Honolulu.
Bell says Trarilla was a graduate assistant in Hawaii at the time of Nancy's murder and later went on to serve as Deputy Attorney General in Nevada. He was extradited but got sick in a Honolulu jail and died on Christmas Day just last year at the age of 78. He was scheduled to go to trial in March of this year. The case was closed this April after his murder charge was dismissed.
So do you believe if he were still alive today and he would have prosecuted his case, would he have been found guilty?
I do.
Even though he wasn't found guilty in a court of law, he's found guilty in our heart.
Investigative genetic genealogist Michelle Kennedy, who owns the company Solved by DNA based out of Castle Rock, says they can now solve the unsolvable.
Since 2018, there's been about 75 cases in the state of Colorado that have been solved with investigative genetic genealogy.
Kennedy is currently working on 8 cases, 4 of those in Colorado. Nancy's family now believes modern science can solve most cases.
If you've got a case out there and you just want it to be solved, don't give up.
Amy Wattis, Denver 7.